place is looking great. I can't wait for Halloween to get here. I wonder who that could be.
Chucky! Oh, Chucky, I'm so glad you're home.
Munch, come in.
I'm so worried, Chucky. I just don't know what I'm gonna do.
Calm down, buddy. What's going on?
Well, as you know, Halloween is right around the corner.
Right.
And that's the time when we get to dress up in fun costumes and go door to door to get yummy treats. With our parents or an adult we know and trust.
Trick-or-treating, correct.
Well, just thinking of all those goodies, I mean, it's a lot of pressure, Chucky. What if I mess up? What if I don't do it right?
Relax, Munch. It's easy. Tell you what, how about I help you practice trick-or-treating so you'll be ready for the big day?
Chucky, you do that for me?
Sure.
Oh, thank you, Chucky, thank you.
Okay, Munch, okay.
So what do I do?
Well, you go outside and ring the doorbell. And when I open the door, all you have to do is hold up a bag and say, trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Right. When I open the door.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
Halloween is getting near. The leaves are falling, yeah, it's almost here. We'll get some pumpkins and carve them right, with silly faces to light up the night. Now grab a costume and listen how we'll get some candy from every house in town. Just ring the doorbell the normal way, and when they open up the door you say,
how'd it do?
no, Munch. Trick or treat.
Oh, yeah.
Trick or treat.
Right.
Then go one house over and repeat. If you want those goodies nice and sweet, you gotta say trick or treat.
I'm sorry, Chucky. I sort of forgot what we were doing here.
It's all right, Munch. Just focus. Now go back outside and let's try this again.
Okay, bye, Chucky.
Halloween is so much fun. A spooky special time for everyone. We'll have a party. We'll do it right. Then it's time to go out in the night. Now here's a trick to get a treat from nearly every neighbor on your street. Go to the front door and ring the bell, and when they open up the door, just yell,
sticker feet!
Really, Munch? Trick or treat, trick or treat.
Oh.
Say it loud, don't need to be discreet. Don't stop trying, don't accept defeat. Just say trick or treat. Sticker feet, Munch?
I'm sorry, Chucky. I panicked.
It's okay. How about we trade places? I'll go outside and ring the doorbell, and I'll show you how it's done.
Okay. Bye, Chucky. Oh, boy. These treats sure look good.
Halloween goes by so fast. You blink, it's over, man, it doesn't last. Next October it comes and goes again. Let's take advantage of it while we can.
Oh, I really wish I could eat those goodies.
Put on a costume, now come along and listen to the lyrics of my song. It's really easy, I'm sure you've heard. To get some goodies, just say these 3 words. Munch?
Wait, what was that thing I could say to get me treats? Oh, I remember! Trick or treat,
Munch!
trick or treat. It's so nice to get above my feet. Now look at all these yummies I can eat, as I said trick or treat.
Munch!
Look at all this!
That's not how it works!
Let's see what I've got here.
Open up!
Raisins, nature's candy.
Munch!
I love raisins.
Munch, open the door! You're in my house!